Let's start with the title first. The original title is Bun Hong Xing, and I probably mispronounced that, but hey, whatever. Bun Hong Xing means literally pink shoes. Now, but for the symbolism and I guess, the English title is Red Shoes. Not pink shoes, red shoes. Just to make that clear up front. And this is what happens if anybody gets obsessed with shoes. But it's still a horror movie. Let's dive in. Sun Jae, played by Kim Hye-soo, is a divorced mother with a daughter, played by Park Yoon-ha. One day she sees a pair of pink shoes in the subway. You know, just because. And who the hell can pass an opportunity for free stuff? She picks them up, goes home, tries them on, and she loves it. But these simple pink shoes lead to some crazy stuff involving everyone around her. The movie was inspired by an old book with the same name by Hans Christian Andersen. But since I never read the book, I don't know if the movie is a good adaptation or not. So let's judge it without using any comparison to the original material. The story is actually very basic and somewhat cliché until towards the beginning of the second half. The second half may be somewhat confusing for some, but still it leads to a nice climax even though it is rather an open end. It's basically story repeats itself. Everything actually ties in well and has a nice pacing, but I'm not sure if the whole backstory was needed. Not that it feels out of place, but it feels a bit too lengthy. But hey, maybe that's a nitpick. The movie still works well, and even though it's rather a ghost story, it still tries not to be one. Some people didn't like it after the graveyard scene, but I actually enjoyed it and threw me a bit on a loop. Sound is nothing special, but it still is good enough. Even though there was one scene where the background music made some farting noises for whatever reason. The cinematography, however, was good and helps the unsettling feeling the movie is trying to give you throughout. Sure, the camera work can be a bit shaky at times, but it's not annoying or anything. You just take notice of it and you go, whatever. The actors did a good job as well. Kim Hye-soo, Kim Sung-soo and Park Yoon-ha are the main actors here, and every single one is wonderful to see in this. And I don't know how they do it, but child actors tend to be surprisingly good in movies. In this case, Park Yoon-ha would be the child actress here, and for what she has to do, she does an impressive work. Other actors that happen to be in this don't do too bad either, but surely the focus is on those three. Now, is this movie impressive or innovative or whatever? Well, no, but for what it does, it presents itself well. Yeah, it can be a complicated one, but if you are not scared by it being complicated and with the 2-hour running time, then go for this one. The scary elements can be effective for some, but it's nothing overwhelming by any means. Check it out, you may like it.